Welcome back to Tech Report's special career edition. We've covered the main tech sectors that offer amazing opportunities, but what if you're one of those maverick types who hates the idea of working for someone else? Well, this story's for you. How do you become a successful tech entrepreneur? Seth has some advice for you.
South Africa is the place to be if you're considering creating your very own startup. The country is well positioned to tap high growth opportunities on the continent. However, there's a difference between regular entrepreneurship and tech entrepreneurship. The task of a tech entrepreneur is ensuring that the technology actually works in the target customer's environment and that it can be sold at a profit. If you've got a strong understanding of high-tech integration with sub-Saharan context, you're likely to churn out something worthwhile. And having a background and experience in business won't hurt you either.
So when looking at the specific skills or attributes that are relevant to South African entrepreneurs in the tech space, we believe that one needs to not only address the business, but also the skill set, the mindset, the attitudes and the behaviors of the entrepreneur. Because it's one thing to develop a business, but you need to develop the people and the entrepreneurs that are driving that business.
Let's be honest. Most people want to be entrepreneurs because not only do they want to be their own boss, but they want profit. Money keeps the lights on and the rent paid, but it's passion for your project that'll keep you alive. Don't kid yourself, it's tough out there. Some figures suggest 90% of startups fail. That's enough to put cold water on the flames of passion and purpose.
We believe that startups are likely to be unsuccessful when they have no differentiation in the market, when they have lack of traction, no real value proposition, and the leadership team that are driving the startup do not have the skill sets, attitudes, mindset, and behaviors that are needed to take the business forward.
I think that, first of all, entrepreneurs have an occupational hazard of thinking they know everything. And you have to, I know because I'm a prime example of this sometimes, you have to know that you don't know everything, and you have to surround yourself with people who can help and assist you and guide you. So mentors, I think, are very important from that perspective. And then also just perseverance. You have to push through, you've got to keep working on it, you've got to learn from your mistakes and move on.
Don't forget that although you're now your own boss, you're likely going to need a workforce, which means employing people. And you have to make sure that you're not only meeting your business needs, but your employees' needs too.
South Africa needs more successful startups because, as you know, unemployment is at the forefront of the government's mandate. And the more successful startups and successful entrepreneurs we have, the more opportunity we have for job creation in South Africa.
Through the years, we've featured a huge amount of local apps and integrated social media that are making their creators a reputation and some cold, hard cash. Apps are a great option for someone with a good idea, some coding skills, and you don't necessarily need startup capital to get off the ground.
I think that the apps that are out at the moment that service mobile payments are still only touching the surface of where we can go with that, and I think that it's such an exciting and up-and-coming area.
In comparison to the rest of the world, South Africa's entrepreneurship and startup scene is much more immature, but where I think that there's a lot of development and where we're striving towards is the majority of users are mobile users, so the actual industry has to be mobile orientated. So I think that there's huge development and huge growth if you can somehow tap into the mobile aspect of the industry.
So huge potential in the technology space that we're seeing is in the mobile space, big data and the Internet of Things. That is where things are moving.
It was our good buddy Richard Branson who said this generation of entrepreneurs can build companies at a fraction of the cost than that in the past. There are endless possibilities to what you can achieve. Just takes the right amount of research and, of course, that fiery drive inside you.